a jack of all trades, cause I'm about to check. Better stay in your lane for your ex-rick. Bringing up the mins now, all I do is flick. Cause I'm tripping so hard, coming right away. I remember they had a whole lot to say. Bitches ain't getting money, they just in the way. I'm just trying to focus on how I'm getting paid today. Something with no boots. I don't want no new friends, I just want the loot. They be acting like they with you, they ain't even booty. Niggas acting gang, but they really booty. I ain't no IG model, this a real booty. I was thugging way back when y'all was wearing coochie. Better think with your head for your head, lose it. They was thinking I broke, I'm looking stupid. Cause now I'm stepping on these bitches' neck. They gon' show me some respect. All that I fuck is a check. Stay in your lane for your wreck. I know that they praying they want me to lose. I got them looking confused. I rock the ice like I bruise. I ball like Nike, just do it. They was playing with my name like they winning school. I been ballin' so hard, I forgot to dribble. Doubled up last year, now it's on triple. Now I'm popping on you bitches, something like a pimple. I been filling up the bag, I ain't tryna brag. Tell me why all of a sudden all these bitches mad. I'm a yak to the top, ride first class. Filling up trash bags, so I'm feeling glad. I ain't like the spirit bitches, but I'm shitting on them. Tell me who can fuck with me, show me my opponent. I can be out here streets and broke looking bony. Anytime you got a chance, I'ma go and get it. Made a vow to myself, I'ma make them feel it. I been ballin' while they rookies sitting on the benches. All the way to the hill, straight from the trenches. I'ma make sure I take all of my pictures. Now I'm stepping on these bitches' neck. They gon' show me some respect. All that I fuck is a check. Stay in your lane for your wreck. I know that they praying they want me to lose. I got them looking confused. I rock the ice like I bruise. I ball like Nike's just do it. I'm stepping on these bitches' neck. They gon' show me some respect. All that I talk is a check. Stay in your lane for your wreck. I know that they praying they want me to lose. I got them looking confused. I rock the ice like I bruise. I ball like Nike's just do it.
Good morning. Good morning. Y'all know I'm gonna play two songs. That was my baby girl, Sweet Pea, on the ones and the fucking twos. Y'all didn't know she can rap. Yes, she can rap too. Yes, yes, yes. Today is April 23rd, 2026. We're going to throw out some topics and we're going to talk about some stuff. I got something that I want to talk about. But whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm going to open up the panel when I'm done talking about my topic. This will not be a long live. Y'all know how it go. I don't like the long lives. We're just going to talk about some stuff. It get long. If it does get long, that's not no problem either. But let y'all listen to my other baby.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up. They be like, damn, you don't fuck with a nigga no more. I don't know who to trust, I've been in savage mode. Tryna give me some extra so you know I'm on go. I never beef about no dick, these hoes clowns like Bozo. Cut that nigga up cause he be in his feelings. Go to the mall and make him spend it all in demons. My shooter lurking, know they turn into some demons. My patience short, a bitch get cut off for no reason. Yeah. Had to duck off and get my bag right. I don't fuck with hoes, I can't act nice. I get my own money, bitch, that's right. I get my own money, ayy. He say I been acting funny, but I been doing better things. Dog ass nigga give good heavy, he be acting lame. Seen him out in public act like I didn't know his name. Seen a hoe in person act like she didn't say a thing. I be in my own lane, why they wanna fuck with me? Messy hoe in my business so she can go and tell the streets. Baby daddy mad I left him so he said fuck the kids. I need me a bigger bag so I'm out here taking risks. Cut that nigga up cause he be in his feelings. Go to the mall and make him spend it all in demons. My shooter lurking, know they turn into some demons. My patience short, a bitch get caught up for no reason. Yeah. Had to duck off and get my bag right. I don't fuck with hoes, I can't act nice. I get my own money, bitch, that right. I get my own money, ayy. Only boss niggas on my line, I can make this up. Post a pic on the ground, now my DM blowing up. Tryna beef better, nigga, bitch, get your money up. Take a rich nigga money, make him light my wrist up. Gucci fit, I got hella drip, Dutchie on my kick. Bad bitch, pull up in the shit like Wizzy out of here. Pop my shit, I can't help myself, I Gucci off the shelf. Left the bag, I go get the cash, I don't need no help. It be like like, damn, you don't fuck with a nigga no more. I don't know who to trust, I've been in savage mode. Tryna give me some extra so you know I'm on go. I never beef about no dick, these hoes clowns like Bozo. Cut that nigga off cause he be in his feelings. Go to the mall and make him spend it all in demons. My shooter lurking, know they turn into some demons. My patience short, a bitch get cut off for no reason. Yeah, yeah. Had to duck off and get my bag right. I don't fuck with hoes, I can't act nice. I get my own money, bitch, that's right. I get my own money, ayy.
Let me take this banner down. I don't know why. Hold on. Let me take this banner down, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just glad it's my picture today, not something that my daughter had up here. Good morning, y'all. As I said, today is the 23rd. Happy Pre-Friday. I hope y'all have some wonderful things planned this weekend. We are in the middle of prom season, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. From March all the way to May is prom season. That's when you see all of the girls with their beautiful dresses. Some buy those dresses, and some have their dresses professionally made. I have a cousin that is a badass seamstress in the Dallas area, and she makes some badass prom dresses. She also makes some badass prom suits. The girl is cold. Cold, cold, cold. So if you're in the Dallas area and you need a seamstress period, she's she's bad. Uh anyway, y'all, let's jump into the commentary. We're talking about prom season, y'all. How much do y'all think these parents are going out for prom, y'all? Y'all got the young men doing these prom poses. I know y'all don't seen all this stuff on social media. Back when I went to prom, and back when it was time for us to go on prom, and I went to prom with my ex-husband. It wasn't he didn't tell me I was going to prom. I knew I was going to prom with him. He did not have to ask me to go any damn where with him. I already knew I was going with him. Why did I think I was going with him? He could have took somebody else. I was an underclass. He was a senior when I was a sophomore. He could have wanted to take somebody else, but I knew as his girlfriend that I was going. He didn't ask me. I just asked him what colors were we wearing. I told my mom, and we went and got a dress, right? So now they have promposal, y'all, when they do all kind of neat stuff. The other day, I seen a little boy have like a old, like kind of like a Bridgerton theme for a promposal. He had people acting like they were horse and carriages, and he walked up with them. It was really, really cute, y'all. How he did it. He had some trumpet players. It was really neat and thoughtfully planned out for promposal. So I guess if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you just don't ask them to go to prom. You just say what colors we're wearing, right? Or is the promposal for the people that actually don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend in school, which is perfectly fine, because I believe that people should focus on their education, right? It's okay though to find the little high school sweetheart love, because I dated my ex in high school, ended up marrying him, having babies, blah, blah, blah. It happens to some of us. Not all of us have that picture perfect or have that type of patience in school as per se. But y'all, families are increasingly treating prom send off as major production heavy events with dedicated decoration and planning costs often ranging between $500 and $2,000, y'all. These are prom send offs. I love going to prom send offs. I have nothing against prom send offs. I love them. I've assisted my sister in doing prom send off with the balloons, and they be having food, y'all. They be having hot wings. They be having spinach dip. They be having deviled eggs. They be having wing stop at some of these damn prom send offs. Um, they be having big pictures now, life size pictures, y'all. Pictures big as a house, damn near covering up the house for proms send offs, y'all. If y'all have not seen these things on y'all timeline on Facebook or on TikTok, please go find them. I don't know how to do the double screen, and I'm in the middle of trying to do something with my channel, and I don't want to bring third party stuff up that does not belong to me, content that is not mine. I'm not doing all that on the section such and such and such. This is for fair use. I'm not doing that right now. I will do that later on. But right now, for us, we're gonna talk. Listen to me, And if I tell just go view it, y'all. You hear me? These gatherings, which include professional photographers, DJs, theme decor, and it can run an additional 8 to 1,500 per student in 2026. Now, I seen a prom send off. It looked like the mom had a canopy over the front door. So it was like a canopy tent over the front door that stretched out into the yard. She had a little carpet thing put down over the yard. She had tables and chairs up under this canopy. She had a freaking DJ, big tall pictures of her daughter every freaking where. It was beautiful. I know this lady spent over 25 G's on this prom send off, y'all. I seen this with my own eyes. This was happened last year. And you probably can find it, or I'll probably go find it when I'm able to show y'all what I'm talking about. I will show y'all these things. Salute to everyone that's joined in on the live. I don't have my comments up right now because I'm trying to focus on what I'm talking about. Normally, when I go and start reading comments, it throws me off. So I'm going to talk about this. I'm not able to do like I used to be able to multitask because I'm getting older. So y'all throw me off. But salute to everyone of my boos that have showed up in the chat. Thank you all for coming and being a part of my live. Please like, share, subscribe this channel. Like, share, put on your notification because when I go live, I'm talking about real life shit. I'm not talking about, I don't care about no mess. If y'all want to hit the panel, because it will be an open panel when I'm done with my content and whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about it. But if it's talking about something in the sector, 9 times out of 10, I don't know about it because I'm not watching all the messy stuff that's been going on. So shout out to all my boos. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all, these damn prom send offs are amazing. I when I went to prom, y'all, guess who showed up my little send off? And we didn't call it a prom send off. We just like my mama called my uncle. They gonna be leaving around 6:37, so be here. Called my auntie. Yeah, they gonna be leaving around. It wasn't nothing like no food there. Wasn't nobody there. They were there to give you the pep talk. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't be drinking. Don't have sex, that type of shit. Don't make no another baby. Because when I went to my prom, I already had a daughter when I went to my prom, so I got that pep talk about safe sex or sex or and all that. I got all that kind of talk. I don't know what the hell my uncle said to me, but I got some money, because the prom you got to have your little stack. You got to have your little money, right? Because you never stay at the prom. Let me tell y'all, parents, y'all fixing these kids up. They go to the prom. They're probably there an hour. They're there to make a grand appearance with their outfits now because their outfits now nothing like my little prom dress. I can't remember where my prom dress came from. I know when my ex-husband prom, my mom bought my dress. She actually bought my dress, but with his prom, no, with his prom, I had a Barbara dress on. It was cute. It was white and teal, um, with the shoes that match. Because back in the day, you dyed your shoes to the same color as your dress. You go to Payless, you pick out your wedding or your prom shoes. That's what they call them. They will dye your shoes the same color as your dress. You just take the color that you wanted. And this is back in the Payless days. Y'all all know about Payless. Don't play with me. Everybody had some pro wings. Everybody went there for Easter shoes. Everybody done been a Payless back in the day. Let's not play these games like y'all don't know what Payless is. Not unless you was born in the late 2000s and you're on this app. Payless was think out of business by then. Let me tell y'all how my dress was. I was so damn clean with my teal. I had on white and teal dress. He had on a white tux. Back in the day, they did not make suits. They did not buy suits. They actually went to the tuxedo place and rented suits back then. They rented tuxedos. Yes, they did. The one with the flaps at the back. The flaps. They rented those back then. Didn't nobody make a suit. You know what I'm saying? With the borrowed shoes from the tuxedo place, they wore them ugly long boat shoes. Wasn't nobody showing up with some Air Force One, Gucci, Dior, or Christian Louis Vuitton shoes on prom night. We was simple dimple back then. But now these babies be so freaking clean. They stepping out. The whole family out there waiting for them to make their grand appearance. I cannot wait. I got two proms coming up, two proms sending off. My grandson is going to prom with his girlfriend. I cannot wait. I am so happy because he's gonna be clean just like he was for homecoming. His girlfriend is a senior, he's a junior. So he's going to prom and we're gonna be there at the send off cheering them on because they're gonna look good. Then I have my nephew send off. He's a senior, and I know damn well the send off is gonna be immaculate because my baby sister is immaculate with her decorations. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's never too much when it comes to your babies. It's never too much when it comes to your baby. I don't tell nobody I spend their money. Don't care. It ain't me. Because if I'm having a party, I'm gonna go all out for my party. This is something we like to celebrate. We are black people. We do it big for our baby showers now. No longer do we eat the freaking tuna fish sandwiches with the sherbet punch, the chips, and the rotel dip. Now we have a full-fledged freaking menu. We have it detailed from item to item, appetizer, main course, entree, whatever you might have, the drink, the special drink. We have it all outlined for our guests. It's special. We're up. We done moved up in life. No longer are we doing the tuna fish sandwiches or the bologna and cheese ham sandwich on croissants anymore. So we done moved up. It's okay. Do I think only black people do this type of shit? Yes. I don't see any other nationality doing the things we do for our babies, and it's okay. Long as your child doing what they supposed to do in school, celebrate them. Always celebrate them. You hear me? And I know it's gonna be even bigger next year because my grandson gonna be a senior. My niece gonna be a senior. So it's gonna be all the way out. Then I have my other niece, so she's gonna be a senior after that. I look forward to these celebrations. I look forward to spending time with my family. I'm sorry if you don't have nobody like that, if you ain't got no family and y'all can't kick it and have fun at these baby showers, at these freaking gender reveals. We do it all in my family. We go big. We go big. I might do a little live when I do it. I don't know, cause people kind of weird, and it'd be up to my little sister if I be able to do it with my nephew, and if it'll be up to my daughter and my grandson girlfriend people. I don't like. I like asking. I just don't go filming people. Okay, but y'all, when they factor in the send out party, the attire, the transportation, some families are spending $3,000 or more for proms, y'all. Even in this economy. Kudos out, shout out to those parents that are able to do that. Loving it, y'all. Loving it, y'all. These custom suits and dresses, I know are running them at least $1,000. I don't know how much my cousin paid for, how much she charges for her custom suits and her dresses. But when I tell you, can nobody outsold my little cousin? Can't nobody outsold my little cousin. I know my grandmother smiling down because my grandmother was a seamstress. So I know my granny is smiling down at her great granddaughter because her ass is bad. She be kicking up the dust when it come to proms. She is making motherfucking money. Do you hear me? Y'all like no, I don't like the cuss, but motherfucker. Shit. I'm just letting y'all know, motherfucker, my cousin got it going on. So this leads to this story, y'all. Coming straight out Memphis, Tennessee. I wish I could post this baby picture, but out of respect, I did not even download it. I didn't think about downloading a picture of him. This young man looked like he was Louis down. Louis down for prom, y'all. Um, a South Haven high school student was fatally shot in Whitehaven after attending prom on Sunday, early Sunday morning. His name was Ladanian. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Kathy. He was identified by family, was found outside a convenience store at the corner of Elvis Presley Boulevard and East Shelby Drive. They learned that Kathy was a student at South Haven High School on Sunday. The following email went out to parents from the principal at South Haven High, basically saying, letting them know that a 12th grade student was unalive, and to make your child may be aware of this tragedy. Our school counselor and mental health therapist will be on campus tomorrow to offer support and services. We will continue to provide support to our Charger family throughout the week and the future. Uh, they were shocked and saddened, as any parent would be shocked and saddened. I seen little stories online of some blogger saying that he had was flashing a lot of money during his send off. I actually did view the send off. He had a nice send off. He was Louis the hell down. He was clean, one of the cleanest person I seen with a Louis Vuitton looking like suit or whatever the case may be. Now, if this Louis Vuitton real Louis Vuitton, I don't know. I'm not a seamstress. I don't know where they get the material from to make what they make, but he was clean. I'm quite sure the shoes he had on was Louboutin because you can buy Louboutin tennis shoes, right? Uh, and he saved up and bought his own stuff and had his own stuff made because he was an employee of, I believe, a Jack in the Box. Hold on, KFC. He was they doing a candlelit light vigil at the KFC that he was deployed at. So he did buy his own stuff. He went out for himself, and I'm quite sure his parents helped him. But like I said, it get expensive. Um, y'all check this out. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all have to talk to y'all babies. Y'all babies be out here making drill music. And if y'all don't know what drill music is that valor music that these kids make when they go out there and do something and they really on the streets. Hey y'all, they really on the streets. I got my chat open now because I'm finna throw my link down because I'm almost done my commentary. Drill music is when you having a beef with somebody from another hood, or you beefing with somebody around the corner. Y'all both in the streets. So y'all do something to each other. Maybe y'all see each other and y'all throw hands. So you go into your closet, which is your studio, and you start making this music about what you did when you seen them, and vice versa with the other person that laid hands on you. You make your music, so it escalates the violence. I'm not even saying this will happen to this. This has nothing to do with nothing. I'm all the way on another topic, y'all. But this is what these 17-year-olds doing. So watch the type of music that your child, that's what I'm telling you, listens to. Watch the music that your children listen to. A 17-year-old was arrested in connection with the shooting death of a teen at Whitehaven gas station after attending high school prom. The suspect is charged with first-degree murder and preparation of a preparatory of a robbery. So this is what goes on. Dude was clean, had his Louis on. Stopped by the store, probably on his way home. His girlfriend was, oh, she was pretty. Her dress was pretty, and they matched up so well. Like that, it just blended real cute, y'all. If y'all go look him up. They blended so good together. It was a cute little couple. But he uh was at the gas station, probably stopping by to get a drink, snacks or whatever on his way home. And maybe he was online or whatever, according to those other bloggers, flashing money. You know, they had these stacks of money during prom send offs too, like showing money, like stacks of money, like it not even they money, it be they daddy money. It be they daddy homeboy money. It don't even be their money. These are high school students. Not to say all high school students ain't out there doing what they do to do make it what they do. I'm not taking that away because some kids are hustlers. I went to school with a lot of hustlers. So I'm not saying that. But this man worked. It could have been his money. On April 20th, authorities reported that the Mount Moriah, I don't know if I'm saying that right, task force located the suspect vehicle. He was driving a black Mercedes GLK. Why is this 17-year-old in a Mercedes Benz? Hmm. Do y'all not know these kids out here robbing other kids? Do y'all not know y'all some kids out here robbing adult hustlers? Like they going, they watch them online with their money and they catch them slipping. They say, "Oh, we finna go to club. We finna go club blue. We finna go to club such and such." They follow that online. Y'all got to stop announcing where y'all going online all the time because they know who you are. You'll never know who they are. So you up in the club popping bottles in a section, having the best time with your boys. The person that seen you online with all that money across over looking at you, watching your every move. When you move, they move. When you get ready to leave, they leave. I was told that these young boys are following people online and they follow them online. They surveillance them like they the law. See what type of car they driving. They go to the spot. They might let their air out their tire. So they might get in their car. They don't know they car tire on flat on the passenger side of the car per se. So they drive out. They're like, damn, my car on flat. They stop. Then that's how they get robbed. Makes perfectly sense, right? perfectly sense. So y'all got to talk up to y'all children about posting money online. I done got on my kids about that. I done got on a lot of people about that. Stop showing your money online. It is not that serious. It's like you ain't never had no money before. It ain't that serious. At this time, no new details have been released as the as it's still an ongoing investigation. So y'all, here we are once again, black on black violence. It's also happened here. Not saying it was after prom, but the other night somebody was unalive. A 17-year-old was unalive over in DeSoto, a city over from me, at a King Crab place. I never been there because I don't eat crabs. I don't eat fish like that. But every day we're losing our young men to violence every day. And I'm gonna tell y'all parents this. I done said it once before on a live, and I hope y'all hear me clearly. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Say yes. Hey Samika. Hey East Atlantic. Hey, what's up? The closet is the studio. Hey y'all, Sherry Berry. I don't have no picture, Sherry, baby. Oh, what is a prom send off? Sherry Berry, if you have Facebook, just type in prom send off. That's when everybody gather up and they are there to watch the beautiful couple go out to prom. My niece had a prom send off last year. It was very beautiful, very beautiful. They rented two big nice chairs, them big king and queen chairs. My sister had food. This is my other. Y'all know I got three sisters. Um, we had food. We waited for them to come outside. We didn't go in the house. We all stood out in the front yard to wait for them to come outside. And we be like, oh, yay, that type of stuff. And you take pictures, you hug them, and tell them how beautiful and how handsome they are. It was just nice. Watch them go out the prom and wave at them like we crazy. It's just some crazy shit, Sherry. It's it. It's called prom send off. It's a prom send off, baby. Um, y'all. So I just I want y'all to be, yeah, Samika. My niece has a beans. My niece do have a beans. She got a beans for graduating. So it just depends. You know what I'm saying? Her boyfriend has a car. Like these parents are not the typical parents. My people take real good care of their kids. So it's like I'm gonna tell y'all this. I want y'all as parents to start checking on y'all kids more. I want y'all to start going in their room when they not there, digging in their drawer. I'm sorry, y'all, because you got to. You have to. Because so much is going on. You're not gonna never know what your child doing if you don't check up on that ass. All that don't come into my room. Don't knock before you enter. Like what? I wish one of mine would have told me to knock before I enter. How I'm gonna tell you? How are you gonna tell me to knock before I enter something I'm paying for? This I'm allowing you to have a room. Let's start there. Let's start there. Y'all need to mirror their phones. If they're under the age of 16, mirror their phones. Put Life 360 on it, especially if they're driving, because you're gonna know how fast they're going. You're gonna know where they at all times. And if they remove the app or pause the app, take their phone. Y'all got to stop being y'all kids' friends when they teenagers. Y'all got to stop it. That comes on later in life when you're able to sit down and have those conversations with your child as like friend like talk. It doesn't start as a teen. Because if you don't have any fear in those teenagers' heart, they're never going to respect you. They're going to run over you, and to the point that you're going to be scared to discipline your own child. You're going to take your phone from them, take the phone from them, and going to be scared they're going to do something to you. But it starts out when they're young. You got to pay attention to your child when they're young. All that being online and you got kids up under the age of 16 is bullshit. Your focus and attention need to be on your child. Your focus and attention needs to be on your child. If you're spending 24 hours on here, You cook on here, you shit on here, you shower on here, you go to the store on here, you make love on here, you motherfucking go to church on here, you go to motherfucking gas station on here, you go to make you ain't got time for your child. Y'all spend too much time not paying attention to your child. Y'all spend a lot of time not helping y'all kids with their education. Y'all spend a lot of time with not talking to teachers about how you can better your child's education. Y'all spend a lot of time worrying about other people when y'all need to focus on the little one you pushed out or the little one you helped conceive. You hear me? And I'm just being real because it's a lot of shit going on. I just was looking at a blogger talk about a little kid that was accidentally drugged by a friend. The little boy brought to school a marijuana vape and some freaking gummies. Her son is the golden age of 7. So normally, when this child has a snack, he save it. If he gets something from the cafeteria, he save it to when he on a bus because that's probably when he get hungry, and he saves the snacks and eat it on a bus. Just like the day he decided to eat the entire gummy that his friend gave him. These gummies, these fentanyl pills, they look like the sweet toys. The fentanyl pills, Finny, I don't know if I can say that on here, looks like sweet toys. If you look up Finny, you will see that pink color, purple color, greenish color, yellow color, just like sweet toys. Your child might think they're getting a sweet toy. Please sit down and tell your babies do not accept any candy from other kids, especially if they're not in a package that's coming from a sweet toy or any gummy. The package that the mama showed, it looks like something from a uh, one of those shops or somebody made it per se. When I tell you that little boy was so high, she took her son to the hospital, y'all, because he took the gummy on the bus. So by the time he started walking home, it didn't start affecting him until he got into the house. I'm not gonna say thank God because they put CPS in her life. And she was saying this had nothing to do with me. He came home from school like this. I don't do drugs. I don't have any of this in my possession. And if you want to look at that video, check out Carlos King. That's who I look at. I like his videos. I like his commentary. Um, the little boy was messed up, y'all. I'm talking about. I felt so sad for her. Just imagine us taking a gummy. We can't even handle it in our bodies. A half a gummy gonna make us mess us up. So imagine a child eating one or two gummies, and this little kid probably don't know that he done gave his friend some drugs. He probably think it look like a candy package. It look like that big league gum. Y'all know that gum that you can chew. That look like shredded up gum that's in that package. Back in the day, we think we used to get like we eating some snuff or something. But it's gum called Big League. I think that's what it's called. That's what the packaging look like. It look like some kiddish package. So I'm telling y'all real stuff, y'all. Y'all be on here arguing, fighting, fussing, worried about who living where. And y'all kids can be having some goddamn meat gummies from a damn kid that don't know what the hell they giving you. Hey sis. So y'all got to pay attention to y'all kids, y'all. I was just talking to a friend last night, and one of our classmates, he was a underclassman under us. He passed away. So I was asking him, anybody can hit the link now. I'm done with my commentary. Just be make sure y'all kids are not flashing money online, and make sure y'all kids are not getting candy from kids. Tell your kids do not accept any candy from nobody. No gum, no candy, no vapes, no none of that. Don't accept it from nobody. Look at that Carlos King, and y'all tell me which I want y'all child to be like that lady child was. She was so sad. But I'm glad she went live about it because it's bringing awareness to parents about what's going on at school. Um, So I was talking to my friend about a classmate that passed away. So I said, "What happened to him?" And he was like, "I was told they found him with blood coming from his ears, blood coming from his nose, and blood coming from his mouth." So we already know what happened to him. He got a hold to some finny. Y'all got to really, y'all, we can talk about people all day long. And I'm going to say this because I don't like being judgmental. I don't. People going through shit, y'all. What you go through and able to come from, the next person might turn to drugs. The next person after them might turn to alcohol. The next person after them might turn to sex. The next person after them might just go fucking crazy. So we got to stop being judgmental when people going through stuff. And people need to stop acting like they're not going through stuff. And and coming into spaces, letting all their misery out on everybody else that's not miserable. Hey Swamp baby. So I think my friend passed away from fentanyl, which is very sad. I used to be real close to his sister when we was in school. I wanted to go to the balloon release, but I didn't go. I'm just so tired of death. I'm just so tired of us just turning over to things that we don't need in our bodies. We don't know what's going on. They don't. I heard they don't start putting fentanyl in marijuana. Is that true? You can't even smoke nothing with nobody now, cause you might get some fentanyl poison. And they say a little bit of ingestion of that stuff will kill you. Everything, y'all, in Dallas County, if you sell fentanyl to anyone and they pass away, that's an automatic 10 years. No, I'm lying. If you get caught with fentanyl, that's an automatic 10 years. I don't know if you want to lie to somebody, you're going to get a lot of time. This is Texas. It's a red state. You might get life. They gonna get their phone. They gonna do what they do to them. They gonna get all the messages and everything. Cause you're not right there saying, "Hey, delete my number, delete our message." Even if you delete it, they still can get it. Let's start there. They're gonna find you. They're gonna put you in jail for murder. That's what they do now. You're a murderer. You know why? Because most people that consume and buy Finny is not our black asses. I believe that people that buy Finny or people because they must be cheap. They must be like $5 a pop or something. I don't know. They don't want to go buy no. Maybe they used to do uh crack cocaine or heroin. They just want to pee. They just want to feel high because it's like it's so much the potency of Finny is like 20 times greater than morphine. Do y'all know what they use morphine for? Morphine is used for people that are ready to go to see Jesus. Like that's for the what they call it when they come to your house. They say they finna pass away. Oh what? Oh my mind, y'all. Help me out, y'all. Type it in the chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When they put them in hospice. Those what the people bring to your house. Hospice people have morphine. It's to make you comfortable before you die. They don't want you having pain anymore. Most people that have cancer, that has cancer, and it can't they can't cure it. I didn't have morphine. I had an oxy pill. I got one oxy pill, y'all. Been holding on for it for dear life since 2023. When I tell you that oxy high is legal and it feels so good, ain't no other feeling in the world. So I see how, and it's not even nothing like 5-10 milligrams. Y'all, if I take that oxy right now, I'll be asleep for the rest of the day and night probably. So I understand how people that take Finney pass away from it. But you know what, Divine Sweetie, I used to love me some hydros. Hydros don't do nothing to me. Hydros and alcohol together, it's like beauty. So a lot of people did get addicted to hydros, but hydros not even nothing now. I can't get addicted to nothing. But if I have a pain, I know hydro gonna make me feel better. But I don't have nothing I deal with that causes me pain anymore since I got rid of my baby holder. So I don't have those issues anymore. But see, we got a low tolerance sis because of mama. I woke up during surgery. I woke up during surgery, y'all. I had carpal tunnel surgery, early 2000, 99, 2000. And I was having still pain in my hand, y'all. So I went and found another hand specialist because I'm like, I had carpal tunnel surgery a year ago. I think 2 years after I went and found a hand specialist because I was still hurting. Y'all, he said, okay, we're gonna go back in there because there's something else wrong. And if I could show y'all my score, y'all couldn't believe when we see notice that I had surgery. They did such a wonderful job. So I was they put me out. I'm in surgery, right? I'm in surgery. So he was like, what the fuck is he said, like, what the fuck? And I said, what is it? He said, why are you up? He had to put me back to sleep. So we have a high tolerance for drugs. We really do. We get that from my mama. So that's why we don't do drugs. We don't do drugs. Because we won't be able to do nothing with little bit ass baby drugs. Like for real. Like it wouldn't do shit to us. So yeah, my sister woke up during surgery. I woke up during surgery. My other baby, my sister, probably my mama woke up during surgery. So they just, yeah, we're not good for surgery, y'all. We're not good. We're not good with drugs, so we don't do drugs. So y'all, I just want y'all to stay on y'all kids, y'all. All our kids. I don't care. Even my adult kids, I talk to them about dangers of drugs, like, cause you never know what people going through. When people taking four balls, everybody was taking Xanax, like it was candy. Everybody, was taking Xanax. Like, what the fuck is a Xanax? It's an antidepressant pill, right? Why we everybody taking those like they free? Like you go to the drugstore and they just like they put the peppermints out and you just grab a handful. Everybody was taking them like they were getting a handful of them. Like I never did understand the four ball. Uh, Everybody wanted to be four balls and everybody wanted to drink. Take codeine syrup. I'm sipping on syrup. Everybody want to do that. Do y'all not know that's why they say that one of the reasons why they say Pimp C is not here with us and DJ Screw and all them other rappers, what's his name that just failed out last year? They say that's from the after effects from drinking on syrup. I don't know how true it is. I ain't did no research, but all I know is sipping on herb will make your penis flat. Yeah, it makes it flat. It makes them impotent. I used to talk to a dude that had a bottle full of syrup and he couldn't keep that motherfucker up. Gummy fucking worm. Uh, so you dudes that sipping on some syrup, I'm just gonna have to think that you're a gummy bear. Y'all need to stop this shit. Stop that. Please stop. Don't nobody want you. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Now that's sad. See, y'all, I be going to now for real, that dude that serve y'all, it does mess with the sexual organs. I don't know what it do for females. I don't know. I never did serve. I don't know why people want to drink it. They drink it with Sprite. They add a little to the Sprite. It makes them real slow. It makes them real slow. It makes them real sleepy. It makes them real tired. I don't know why they would want to take it. Oh, I'm sorry about to hear about your daughter, Divine. Y'all know what I think about when I go to Quick Trip to get coffee now? They have the creamers like in a little ice box thing that sit there. If y'all from Texas or y'all from a state, they have a Quick Trip. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And they just have all the creamers just sitting out. I always think to myself, this is so dangerous because anybody can come back here, they can spit in it, they can put drugs in it, they can do a lot of stuff with those creamers back there. And I always think to myself, I've been thinking that I'm gonna write Quick Trip and tell them that's a bad idea. Like y'all really need to go back to the little bitty individual creamers because that's not good to have those creamers sitting out for anybody to do anything with. Y'all don't even have nobody back here watching. They got a little camera thing up there, but them clerks not watching that camera. They're not watching back there. I think it's very unsanitary too. I really do. Like it's just I just think about stuff like that. Anybody could put anything. You can be driving down the road and you fall out because somebody done put some finny in a fucking creamer at the Quick Trip. I don't know if racetrack do it, but I see it a lot because I just got some coffee out from Quick Trip. I was in a rush. I'm sorry. I did it. I did use a creamer. I'm alive. Got to pray over everything we do before we do it. I don't. I love my prescription drugs. I take all my drugs. I take my cholesterol pills. I take my ew, don't say that. Oh, don't say that. See now I ain't doing it no more. I'm done. I'm done. She said the digging the booty bites, boogers, all that. I'm done. Okay, I ain't getting no more Quick Trip. I'm not I'm not I take my cholesterol pills, y'all. I stopped taking my hormone pills because I just feel like I don't need them. I'm trying to maintain my energy on my own. um, what else I take? I take my allergy pill every day because I have to. If not, I will be sick with a cold. Uh, certain type of pills you have to take. If you have black people, we have a history of high cholesterol. Even if you don't eat red meat, some for some reason my cholesterol is always high. Do y'all not know having high cholesterol leads to strokes and heart attacks? We have to take care of ourselves. I don't know how I'm gonna get my cholesterol down. My doctor was like, "It's not that bad. You don't need to take any medication." I told her, "Yes, I do need to take medication. I feel like I need to take medication. I don't need you telling me what you don't think I need to do because if it's coming back on my blood work that is high, I need to take something to bring it down. I don't want to be on here or be anywhere and get upset and I stroke the fuck out." But see, you took your soy. See, if you use honey from Bunton Farms, they say you take the honey for a year, and your immune system's supposed to be what you take a teaspoon a day. It's supposed to be you're supposed to get immunity to what your allergens around you, but it takes a year. Now I got allergy shots, y'all, for over a year. I'm allergic to the grass. I'm allergic to a lot of shit, y'all. I got the allergy test. If you always having sniffles and you're always snorting and you're always blowing your nose, your eyes water, you're sneezing, your nose running, you have allergies. Find your allergy doctor. Get your allergy test. I did allergy shots for over 2 years. Every first I was doing once a week, going into the office, getting injected with everything that's in my environment, so I can build immunity to it. And then after that, I was going every 2 weeks. And then she said, you could come in once a month. And I never did get once a month because I've been doing this for 2 years. And then we retook my allergy test. I really did good. So I opt out of getting an allergy shot because I would still be going to allergies right now. But it did help me, y'all. My allergies were really bad. If I would go out of town, if I would go anywhere, hey, Mad Max, it would be like that. Thank you, boo. You too. Y'all got to take care of. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all got if y'all feeling lightheaded, you always sweating. It's a lot of reasons. It be your body be telling y'all stuff and y'all don't listen. Y'all have to take care of yourself. I want us to live healthy lives. I want us to watch our babies go to school and graduate from kindergarten and graduate from eighth grade and graduate from high school and go to college and graduate, have get married, have babies. That's the type of life. That's what you need to be thinking. That's your mindset right now. Any man I date and don't take care of himself is very unattractive to me. I need you to take care of not only your mental health. You know that I'm big on mental health. I need you to take care of your physical health. I don't need you falling out on me fainting and I don't know how to do CPR because the CPR I learned from 2 years ago don't even work for 2026. Is a new way to do it. I need y'all men to take care of I need y'all women to take care of yourself. If you out here and you bleeding out 2 diapers, sorry man, you need to go to a gynecologist and get that taken care of. It's options. You ain't got to have a hysterectomy. It's other options. Y'all really need to take care of yourself. I need y'all to do breast exams once a week in the shower. Feel for knots. Go get your mammogram once a year. Please go get your teeth cleaned. Please. My insurance allowed me to get my teeth cleaned 4 times a year. I just went and got my teeth cleaned 2 weeks ago. Please use your insurance if you have it. Y'all got to invest in yourself. Y'all got to take care of yourself, man. Don't let your teeth rot out your mouth. Your teeth rotting in your head will cause other diseases in your body. Y'all just don't understand. Look it up. I'm not lying. I'm not no doctor. I'm not finna get on here and research this stuff and tell y'all. I'm gonna let y'all do the research on it because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying because I'm not lying. Have y'all heard of being septic? Getting that in your body, getting a bad bacteria in your bloodstream? Dirty teeth gives you high blood pressure. That what they call that on your teeth, plaque, ain't good for you. Anybody with a lot of plaque on their mouth is unhealthy, not only in your mouth, but in your body as well. Go get a deep cleaning. It's in 4 stages. They're gonna do 2 stages at one time, and then you're gonna come back because it's deep cleaning, baby. They're gonna clean the hell out your teeth. They're going down. It's gonna hurt. Your gums gonna bleed, but you're gonna prevent gum disease. And some people just automatically got gum disease. It runs in my family. I done had it, got cured from it. I had a major surgery. My insurance paid like 25 grand for my mouth to be fixed. My gum too. I was at the edge of having it. Damn near. It's hereditary. A lot of things we have, we can't help it. But get ahead of it. If you're brushing your teeth, I'm gonna tell y'all know the easy way to know something going on with your gums. It's not your teeth bleeding, it's your gums. Go to the doctor, make an appointment. Yeah, go to the doctor, make an appointment. Do not, and please brush your teeth after you eat, in the morning, after you eat, before you go to bed, and please floss. If you don't know how to floss good, get the floss sticks, the one with the string on it, not the little picks. Don't do the picks. Y'all, I'm telling y'all gotta take care of y'all bodies, man. Take care of you from the head to toe, your feet. Don't be walking around here with no calluses on your feet. You get in bed, you cutting covers. You right freaking, hey baby, it goes into your bloodstream. These are things that we don't talk about. And a lot of y'all do work. Y'all working right now. That's why y'all can't hit this panel. Because y'all working right now. Y'all listening to me. And y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all probably y'all half of y'all probably went to the doctor. Y'all how many of y'all probably don't even have no a physical a year? How many of y'all go get physicals? I have to get a physical every year. Every year I got to have a physical. I go get my teeth cleaned. I get my eyes checked once a year. Once a year. Looking at your phone all day and playing on your phone and playing on computers and working on computers and all that messes up your eyesight. So gradually, everybody gonna be having bifocals on their face because we spend a lot of time on these electronic devices. That's why they tell you to get blue blockers. If you're not having problems with your eyes, get you some blue blockers. Not the one you don't got to have no medication in them. They ain't got to be no readers or nothing. Just find you some blue blocker frames, and when you on your phone or your computer, use those to block out those rays from the computer because they're not bad. They're bad for our eyes, y'all. And I was told that by my eye doctor. So don't let nobody tell you differently, y'all. Go talk to your doctor about it. They'll tell you. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. So you got your colon checked? Is that what you're saying? Please go get y'all colonoscopy. Please get your colonoscopy, y'all. They have a test. I got my colonoscopy done in 2023. I don't think I have to go back into 2027 or 2028, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the required age because that's very important, y'all. Let me tell y'all what the guidelines are, and it should be covered by your insurance, no out of pocket, because this is like a what they call it. It's something that has to be done. I forgot what they call it when you have to have it done. But anyway, the screening, the recommended average risk for adults is 45 through age 75. So if you're at the age of 45, now it's your time to go get your colonoscopy. And if you have a history of colon cancer in your family, go go before that. Go before that. Uh, I had to have mine because my doctor wanted to know where I was bleeding from. They wanted to just make sure everything checked out. Girl, if you don't go, they have all kind of so I go every 10 years. Um, they have options, y'all. They had the fit. They had a fecal. You can do a fecal. You use the bathroom and you spread some of your defecation on there. Defecation, which is shit. Way we never use that term. Um, but y'all need to go get that done because you want to make sure you ain't got no polyps. You want to make sure you ain't got no hemorrhoid issues coming on. You want to make sure you drink water so you won't have no hemorrhoid problems. I ain't never had hemorrhoids. I ain't don't They say hemorrhoids hurt. They fall out. I don't know what they mean when they fall out. What they come out like you sit on. I don't know, but I ain't never had that issue before. If you don't have insurance and you live in Dallas, Texas, and you're low income, please go to Parkland and get your Parkland hand. Parkland Hospital, y'all, is the county hospital here in Texas. They're one of the best hospitals in Texas. To me, it's county hospital. County means that they're gonna take you. Any hospital gonna take you. But Parkland is the only hospital in serves our county. They have their own health care. They have their own clinics throughout Dallas location, y'all. They have the best doctors, the best doctors. Let me see what the next place they're gonna do something at. Y'all, they having a health screening such as blood pressure and blood sugar checks, mammogram screening appointments, HIV screening, nutrition advice, asthma education, financial assistance for health care, preventive care recommendation, information about how to stay healthy, community community resources, and more. They will be at Inspire Vision Compassion Center, 2019 North Masters Drive, every Tuesday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. They also will be at the Stew Pot, 1610 South Malcolm X Boulevard. We all know that is in sunny South Dallas every second, third, fourth Thursday of the month. They also will be at Sharon Light Community Outreach in Mesquite, 3795 West Emporium Circle, Mesquite, Texas. That's on the other side of Dallas, going towards Arkansas. Every Thursday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then they're going to be at the Catholic Charities, 2843 Lapsley Street, Dallas, Texas, 75212, every Friday. There is no excuse when you need health care. There's no excuse. And this is in Dallas, y'all. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm telling you, go to these places, get your health screenings. They say it's free, no cost to you. I'm looking at it right now. No appointment needed, y'all. So ain't no excuse. Health screenings, blood pressure, blood sugar check. Y'all know what sugar is diabetes. Mammogram screening appointment. Go get your titty smashed up. I hate mammograms. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I can't tell y'all how much I hate. mammograms. I hate them. I actually have a whatchamacallit in my left breast. It's like a finder, like when I go get my mammogram done, because I had a tissue that they didn't like, had a lump in my breast. So they put that in there. So every time I go do my mammogram, they are monitoring that tissue, like a tissue is not cancerous or anything. They just want to make sure if it grows or anything, they're monitoring it. So I have that in my. They put it in there in 2025. Y'all, it hurt. It didn't hurt bad, but they took tissue from my breast to make sure it wasn't cancerous. Y'all, this is important, y'all. It is very important for us to take care of ourselves. So get your mammogram. Hold on, Freaky C's in the back. What's up, Freaky?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, Freaky? What's going on? I ain't seen you in a while.
You ain't seen me in a while.
Freaky, don't start that. What's up?
I was just come speak to you, sweetheart. That's all I came to do.
Hey, baby, you still working?
I've been working every day. I can't work a day because it's raining.
Okay, that's good. Good. That's
Yeah,
good. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we just talking about being healthy and taking care of yourself and making sure you ain't got no high blood pressure, diabetes, and all that kind of stuff. Just making sure you are all healthy. Go and get you a physical every year, get your blood drawn to make sure you ain't got none of the stuff I just said. High blood
Uh-huh.
pressure, blood sugar, and all that kind of stuff. And I also gave where the Parkland gonna be at next. So if you don't have insurance, these services are free, and you can go and you don't need no appointment. So I
Right.
just think everybody that's in the Dallas okay area that don't have insurance need to take advantage of these free clinics they doing. And they do it every Tuesday and Wednesday in Pleasant Grove off of Master. So I think that's good.
Yeah. They do it at the Martin King Center too all the time.
Well, Martin Luther King is well, they do it at the Stew Pot. Now
Yeah.
Parkland they said them being at the Martin Luther King, maybe they moved it. I think the Stew Pot is that's on Malcolm X. That might be down there towards going towards
Yeah.
downtown where the homeless people be at.
Tupac,
So
see, Thursday was there, chance. See, now it's there's right there about a social security office right there now.
okay, that's why I was saying down going towards downtown. So
Yeah.
that's every second, third, and fourth Thursday of the month from 9 a.m.
Uh,
to noon. So that's a good thing to know. You ain't no reason why nobody should just fall over and die.
that's right.
We got too many, and Parkland has the best doctors, y'all. I like I told y'all, this doctor told me I had a cervical cancer one time. And I'm like, man, I'm not finna let you do nothing on me. I'm not finna let you snip nothing off of me. I'm not. I did this last year and I was fine. I'm not finna go for this for you saying that I got cervical cancer. So I went through Parkland Clinic and got a second opinion. No cancer in sight. So it's always good to get a second opinion, especially when somebody diagnosed you with some terminal illness. It's always good to go through another physician.
Right.
Don't let nobody tell you you got this and you got that. Get a second opinion. And once you
Say,
get
hey,
your second opinion, then you go back to that doctor and say, okay, well, this, that's the other, and let's go on with the treatment plan.
and say, mom, say, you know what? Another thing too, right? And say that's very true because it's just like a lot of times when people when they tell you got high blood pressure, a lot of time man, you can regulate your blood pressure, right? Like for instance, like
Yeah.
say for instance, right? You know what I'm saying? Like say for instance,
I
right?
be
If you
borderline sometimes my blood pressure.
because see like really you can run your blood pressure up too, like yourself. Like say if you stressing or you worrying or you doing unnecessary stuff, right? And you thinking a lot, you can run it up. And also, I'm saying you can regulate it too, though. You know, if you know the proper measurements to take. Because like it was one time when I had went
Yeah.
to jail one time, right? I had went to jail and do theory, and they had did my blood pressure, and it was high, right? And so the lady they kept coming doing their blood pressure checks on me, right? And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
the woman that told me, she was like basically, like she was like, just relax. and stay calm. She was just like, don't be stressed so much. And then once she came back,
Yeah.
and then she put it, you know what I'm saying, it was good. But then after that, right, I started not using as much salt, and I haven't had it in a long time, right? But a lot of times people don't know that you can regulate your own health too. Sometimes,
You can lose weight,
uh,
and your high blood pressure go down. You can lose weight, and your diabetes can go away. It just depends. But some people are just have it hereditary. Like some people are born with diabetes.
yeah,
That's crazy. When you find out, oh my son, he's diabetic. Like, huh? Your baby 5 years old? How the hell that happened? But it's hereditary. Some
yeah, a
stuff, like
lot
I
of people,
said, you can't prevent. It's hereditary. It's in our blood. It is what it is. You know they got those tests you can go take to see if you develop cancer or period of time because maybe somebody in your family have breast cancer, colon cancer, what kind of cancer they had. They have tests. This one test will tell you if you have a percentage chance of getting uh, having some type of cancer in your body. You know what I'm saying? I just went and clicked on sexual health on Parkland. They also have a STI hotline, y'all. It is free, no judgment, just care, it says. So it says don't hesitate to call and ask. And that number is 214-266-7837. This is through Parkland System, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is the county hospital here in Dallas, Texas. One of the best hospitals here in the county, right? So, what else you been having going on, Freaky? It's past my
okay,
hour.
okay. Now, listen, Parker is one of the best in the country. They got state of the art technology at Parkland Hospital.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, now Parkland good. Like then they'll care for you whether you insured, you uninsured. They still gonna cater you the same way if you was insured. Now
Yeah,
Baylor, Baylor gonna try to screw over you, man. Baylor ain't no good.
I wouldn't go to Baylor. Mm-mm.
Now Baylor ain't no good, man. Like
Parkland's a best trauma hospital too for
yeah,
trauma.
I'm cause see like at Baylor, right? When I realized that Baylor is right, uh, this no lie, right? I had injured myself, right, and so I had to go and get what's that shit is when I was
An
running
X-ray.
IV. No, I was running IVs from my house, right? I had to do my own IV, right? And they were teaching me how to do it. So I went to the place right there off.
A IV.
Yeah, I was running out because I had got my knee infected, right?
Okay.
But I had surgery on it one time, right? And I went back to the hospital. It was already infected, so I had went to the emergency, right? And then once I got released, I had to run my own the stuff that that they what it's a liquid antibiotic, whatever, right? For the infection, right?
Yeah.
So once I had did that right, and I had went to the place right where I was getting my IV bags, whatever, right? Y'all take my IV bags, and when I said that, Mama T, it was a doctor, right? He had been taking the people IV bags, and one of the patients had ended up getting unalive up there. And the dude, he was on the news, man. There was a while back. His name was Ortiz or Ortiz, something like that. He had been missing people bags and stuff, man.
Are you talking about? So you talking about that man that was killing unaliving people by changing out the IV bag? Didn't
Yeah,
show me your IV bag. So why you didn't sue him, Freaky?
no, I'm saying I would say hey, I was joking with them about doing something to it, right? But I was playing, but the whole time he had been taking people bad. Lucky it wasn't mine. You feel me?
He didn't work at Parkland though.
No, he worked at Baylor.
That man didn't work at Baylor. I thought he was out there somewhere
No, no, he worked at Baylor. He was at Baylor, but I'm saying 'cause I was going to the once I had went to the surgery, right, to get my and then when he told me how to do it at my house, I had to go back up to the doctor to get my IV bags, right. So once I
uh-huh.
came in, I was just joking about it, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing that they do actually doing this, right?
Yeah.
I just happened, you know what I'm saying, in the sick because it's off of it's places off of Worth, it's off of Worth Street right there, right?
Yeah.
So
I
so
think they
once I had
killed some people. Hold on, let me see.
yeah, it was one lady they convicted him in a federal court, the same federal court that they put sanctions in right there off of Commerce right there. He had went to the court building right there. You know what I'm saying? He had a property. His name was Ortiz, something like that. I never forget his name. And like, he had unalived one white woman, and then he had injured several other people. Yeah, he was like a middle aged Mexican dude who had jet black hair.
Yeah, Ronaldo Ortiz, you're right.
Yeah,
Another anesthesiologist was convicted of intentionally poisoning patient IV bags with toxic cocktail of drugs, including epinephrine and whatever that is. I can't pronounce, but Provivacaine.
yeah,
He worked at Baylor
the
Scott and
baby.
White Surgical
Yeah,
North
yeah.
Dallas facility between May and August of 2022. He tried to unalive freaking y'all.
Listen, right? Say, Mama T, I'm not lying, right? I can show you my.
He
I
killed a
got a
lady,
paper.
y'all. He killed a
Yeah,
doctor, a fellow physician.
I'm gonna tell you, kid, the white lady. I'm telling you, man, look, I got my paper. I can show you the paper I was going, man, to get my bed. I still got my paperwork in my folder
Man,
right
I
now.
would have sued them for mental stress just because, baby. I would have
Yeah,
sued them.
I'm telling you, man, and then I was going there, right, and then I was just playing with them, right. I was just joking, you know what I'm saying, not knowing this dude was actually doing this shit, right. And
Yep.
then when it kind of find out, man, he was actually doing that shit.
He got
Cause the paper,
190 years in the federal prison, y'all. He was found
yeah,
guilty of multiple counts of tampering with those IV bags, y'all. He killed a doctor who died after obtaining a bag at home to treat dehydration. So she would be working all them hours. So she would take a IV bag home to try. You know how to be having no IV parties when people go drinking and they all get together and they do an IV party to get refreshed. She would just take an IV home to refresh herself, and she ended up dying from it because of smoke.
mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, and say, well, see, check this out, right. Say, I'm not lying. How you know I ain't lying? Cause the place where you get the bags at, it's on the 9th floor. I was going on the 9th floor to get my bags, right.
Yeah.
You know, what they would do
I ain't
is
lying,
they'll
Freaky. I'm just,
no,
being
and
honest.
this is it. And then the reason I would go see what they would do is once you're doing your IV at the house, right? They make sure
Mhm.
they'll make sure you're doing it right. So they'll come run blood work on you to make sure that what I'm saying, ain't no nothing going wrong. So I would have to, saying, go up there and get my bags because they'll give me like a certain amount for like 2 weeks, right? And then once I would go back, they'll do blood work to make sure that everything is going right. You know what I'm saying? And then so everything was going right because the woman told me how to do it. He showed me how to do it right. And then once I had came out of there, right, I was just joking with them, right? I'm like, I hope y'all don't want to do nothing in my bag and come to find out. And man, I got my paperwork and I can show it to you, right? And I was going to that same clinic, man, and that dude, man, like he did that.
My thing is, this man was making money. Like, do y'all know what? Y'all know what the anesthesiologists do? They come in before surgery. They talk to you about what they finna do when they put you to sleep. Why would he want to kill people, y'all?
I'm
Why you
saying.
making money? You were making money. That's some evil shit.
Mm-hmm. Say, man, definitely did that shit, man. I'm trying to find my papers. So I can show you, Mama T, man. I'm not bullshit, man. I was joking with them folks, right? And that man had been doing that shit. Here it is. I'm playing the whole time, man. He was actually doing this though. I guess man, there was a discernment that I had from God that told me that. I'm see can I find my paper for you right quick so you can see I ain't bullshit.
I believe you.
Huh?
I said I believe you.
I'm going to my car right now to get my you know me. I like to show my stuff. Trying to see can I find my so I can show it to you right quick, man. And then on cool, man. And I had told my people them that right. They thought I was joking, right?
Mhm.
And I had showed them that, man. I'm going to my car. I can get my. I got so much stuff on my let's show it to you right now. That dude was a trip, man. Oh, see. Oh, this man, yeah, I told you. Remember, Monty? Hey, I called his name Ortiz. Him.
Yeah, you said his name.
Yeah, I told him because I remember that dude, man, called cool. I remember going to because a Baylor Scott is right. It's off either Julius or Worth Street. The place is
Mhm.
on it's on the 9th floor right there. And I was going there, and I had told the white people there. They thought I was being missing, right? And I said, I hope y'all don't take my bag, right? I'm like, we're not gonna do it to you, Herbert. The whole time that man was doing that shit.
They didn't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Huh?
They didn't
Now,
know.
now, say they didn't know, right? But I just happened to tell them that, right? Hold on, get better. Here you go. Oh, look, here you go. Once you do right, look, here go my I'm pretty sure to you, right? Some I just found out my paper. Why heck I ditched to it right car right quick. I'm pretty sure to you. Look, see right here. Oh, can you see it? I got to put it on the big screen. Can you see right there? The Baylor Sky is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a dish short right there. Dish short's journey. You see it right there?
Yeah. Why you keeping
I'm
all that
saying,
paperwork, freaky?
not I always keep my documents. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it just in case something happen, right? So I'm saying, look, I'm trying
They
to.
got it
Oh,
freaky on your my chart. You ain't got to keep up with that paperwork no more.
yeah, no, but look, here you go, right here, right? You are being referred to one. Hold on, quick. Uh, you are being referred to one of our better community care clinics. Below is a list of required documents needed for your initial appointment. If you have questions regarding documents or location of your appointment, please contact the primary care connect. Tell us, tell us if you have health questions. If nothing, you must bring your picture ID, your proof of household, proof of address. Yes, here you go. Here, look. And then when they had gave my what you call listing, once I had got that right, I had once that paper here. Look, when they had gave me at the Baylor thing right there, and tell you man, that dude, and then on Cuba, I was joking about that shit, right? And I was telling that dude, I mean, that lady, I said, I hope y'all don't take my I be bad the whole time. This man was doing that shit. I'm trying to see if I had my paperwork.
That's
Yeah,
sad, freaky.
that I was saying, but I'm telling you, say sister. I mean, that's it, sister. Monty, I had a premonition, right? And like when I was telling them that time when man, my baby had went to Florida, I was telling her about how I felt about Miami, right? And I was talking to somebody, and oh, here you go, here, sister, look. That's it. You said, sister, look. Here you go. See, look, I so that was happening when Mama T. That was in
Uh,
2022,
no,
huh?
no.
Huh?
2022.
Yeah, that was like what, like in June, wasn't it? Or was like
Um,
a or like July.
it happened between May and August of 2022.
Okay, so May, so January, February, March, April, May. See, okay, so I was in the hospital then, right? See, look right here. See right here, look right. This okay, hard quick, and this okay.
Freaky, you got 5 minutes.
All right then.
I've been on here too long. Y'all already
Okay,
know.
but then I want to say I want to get. God damn, so here, so they will file my prescription. This right here was it was in June. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I was there here, man. That man did that shit.
Yeah, he almost
That
took
man
you,
for
freaky.
13.
We almost not never met you, freaky. It would been sad not to meet you.
You know what I'm saying, man? I'm taking then saying, man, I didn't have man the man a premonition of that shit, right? And then with that said, I'm gonna tell you this right here, right there. You can go say something when my baby had went to Miami and I had an awkward feeling about going there, right? And my auntie, she kept calling me crazy and stupid, right? So I don't see why you don't want to go to Miami. Most people would love to go on this trip and whoop this, right? And I just had an awkward feeling, right? And man, this occurred, right? So when we had made it back to Dallas, right? I mean, as soon as I made it back to Dallas on my flight, man, I looked on the news and I had them check it out on the page the other day, right? The people had was shoot. They said they were shooting at some alien. This stuff went viral, right? And
Mm-hmm.
but I'm telling you, it was the time I had went to Florida, right? And I was on a panel with I was on a panel with K. Curry them Mink, and man, she we was at the hotel, right? And as a matter of fact, we was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I had told everybody I was in Miami, right? They thought I would because people they don't know different. You know what I'm saying? They see palm trees in Florida, they think you're in Miami. So I'm telling them I'm in Miami, but I was in Fort Lauderdale at the time, right? So at the hotel, me and Shima we was on the ninth floor, and I was live with the camera on and shit, right, showing them where we was at. But so when we got ready to leave to go to Miami from Fort Lauderdale, I just had me this strange feeling, right? And she was looking at me all strange and weird, talking about, she had me, oh, you a weird motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And she was cussing me out. But I just had this strange feeling, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then, man, so when we got to Miami, so when we got off a high, I-95, we exited, right? And we went downtown to the marshal downtown. We did a little shopping, and she kept looking at me strange with her eyes. Saying that she batting her eyes at me and shit, looking at me stupid and shit, right? But I just had this weird feeling, cause cause most people be excited to be in Miami, right? Especially if you ain't never went, you know what I'm saying? And man, I'm at like that. That shit didn't mean nothing, right? I be damn. So when we left out of Miami and went to Hollywood, Florida, I felt a whole lot better. We stayed in Hollywood, Florida, and went to Daytona and came back. I had caught the plane at the same time when Duke, him, Cam was down there about the fight when the time when Cam called the laws on Duke. We was out in Florida, man, at the same time, right? At the same time. So I never forget, right? So when I had came back to catch the plane back from Orlando, I made DFW Airport. I came back the next day, man, on the news, right? And what you call them had checked it out for me, right? They thought I was lying. He went on their page the other day, and they had went and Googled it. And man, the people said, man, they had seen some aliens. And no, first they had got a call right of somebody shooting in the mall. You hear me? But then when they went to interviewing the people, they said they were
Why
shooting
y'all
at
didn't tell me
aliens.
Jackie was live? Why y'all didn't tell me Jackie was live?
Jackie been live.
I didn't know that. How she gonna be live? I did not know she was live.
Yeah, she been live. Mom. See, I say, you just didn't know that.
I'm finna go to Jackie
Mm,
live, y'all. Let me drop her
okay,
link in the chat. Hold on.
okay.
Cause freaky, you ain't talking about nothing.
And I'll talk about something. Yeah,
Oh
say,
yeah, you not talking about nothing. My
see,
hour
I'm
ain't
giving
over.
you, see, I'm giving you, baby, like man, like
Y'all go to Jackie
premonition.
live, y'all.
It's about some good stuff.
Y'all
You
go
just
to
say,
Jackie live, y'all. I've been over I'm 24 minutes in. It must be something going
okay,
on. So I'm going to
I
Jackie
mean,
live.
hey,
Yeah,
bye.
you can get over here over there.
I don't know how to get in. I don't know how to get in over there. Just send me the
I
link
just
to
sent it to you. Okay,
text.
I'm finna send it to you. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I ain't see. I ain't see.
I just
I
sent it to
got
you.
it.
I'm finna send it to you.
No, I don't see that shit. I don't see it.
I'm finna send it to you. All right. I'm
All right.
logging out. Why y'all didn't tell me? They normally tell me what's going on. I only zip so I've been doing an
Cause
hour
you, cause you,
anyway.
cause you, cause you had that goddamn Dr. Quinn ass nigga on there talking about some medical records. God damn, that nigga getting on my damn nerves.
I see your jackets. Bye. You get on my nerves.
Bye.
Y'all ain't playing no music. I'm headed to jackets trying to see what's going on. Cause it's crazy. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through.